Hello, folks. Jeff C. here with a fun little show that I'm doing, talking about some of the great finds that I found on Amazon. So, if you are joining us on any other platforms, make sure you head over to jeffc.live. That is where you can actually come and join in the fun that we're having on Amazon and actually look at the stuff in the carousel. If you can't stay for the entire show, I totally understand. It's hot. If you're in the UK, man, you're burning up with no air conditioning. If you can see my hair blowing sexily in the wind, that's because I have a fan on. It's hot in my office as well. But we are all about today talking about some deals that I found on Amazon that I thought I would share with you that I think are pretty cool. So I'm going to move some stuff around so we have plenty of room here to showcase some of this stuff. But yeah, so if you're just joining us, remember, unmute and head over on to jeffc.live. I would love for you guys to hang out with me over on Amazon, and I would love for a follow if you're there as well. So let me get everything set up here and make sure we are going live in all the right spots. Let's see here. There we are. Good. So we are getting started. Let's see who is watching. Let me make sure I mute everything. There we go. Awesome. So the first thing I want to talk about is what I am talking in right now, and Shure has a sale going on right now for quite a few things in their product catalog. This is what I'm talking in is the Shure MV7. It's a USB microphone, and the one I got, and this was provided to me by Shure, so a big shout out to them. This is the one that I actually have with the tripod on it. It comes with a little tripod that from Manfrotto, great tripods. I think it's called the Pixie, but there's a kit. They have different kinds of kits, but this is the MV7, and the cool thing about this microphone is that it's not just an XLR microphone, which means it's kind of standard. You plug it into a soundboard, but it's also a USB microphone. And if you are just getting started in podcasting, this is the mic that you, I think that you would want to start with. So I used to recommend the Blue Yeti because that's what I started with. It was a great condenser microphone. This is an awesome dynamic microphone. Sounds really good. This is like if you watch like a lot of famous podcasters like Joe Rogan, they use the SM7B, which is its big brother. But this is a very affordable USB and XLR microphone, which is super cool. That you can kind of you can use USB until you decide you want to get a Rodecaster Pro soundboard or something like that. But it lets you expand, and I think this is a great microphone that lets you do some start out and just plug it into your computer. You could travel with it. There's a really great app that Shure has that comes with this microphone that you can download for free on the App Store, which allows you to control like the gain and all sorts of stuff straight from your computer. Let me hit my camera here, make sure that. There we go. Right from your computer. So it's a great mic that allows you to expand as you go. And right now I do have some processing on it because I have a fan blowing almost directly on it because it's hot in my little man cave. So yeah. So that's one of the things that I really, really like about this. It lets you expand really, really easy. You can actually take this windscreen off. Most people leave it on. You can actually buy other ones. I know my friends at Ecamm actually have one that's their brand color, so they're easy to kind of brand in your own way. But anyway, it's a great starting out microphone. I think it sounds really good. I have the processing on it right now, so I kind of have that radio announcer voice, and you're not getting a lot of pops with this windscreen on it. So I just think it's a great beginner microphone. I just think it's fabulous. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this microphone, because I know a lot of my friends use it. My friends over at Dealcasters use it. But right now, this microphone, the one I have with the tripod, is actually 11% off if you get it today. So if you want to check that out, it's in the carousel down below. Put it in your cart, think about it. Now, everybody sounds different. I love my Heil PR40 that was provided to me by Heil. I love that microphone. But it just depends. Everybody's voice sounds different. And so it's really good if you have a chance to go down to a music store or an electronic store and test it out with your voice. Bring a set of headphones that you like and talk into it. And I know I'm getting ready to head over to Podcast Movement in the end of August. They're going to be there. A lot of microphone vendors are going to be there, and they let you go up and actually talk into the mic and hear how it sounds. But I really like this microphone, and a lot of people really like this microphone. Once again, it's USB and XLR. You can trade it in and out as you grow as a podcaster or a live producer. So very, very cool. It comes with the kit that I have highlighted down below. Comes with this attachment that you go right into a little Manfrotto Pixie tripod, which is a great little microphone and kit to use. It's really great. You can just sit on your desk. You don't have to have an arm like this or anything. So that is the Shure MV7. So check that out. It's down below. I mentioned the what I have it on here. This is a Heil arm, and this is the best arm that I have ever had. It attaches right to my desk, and they have a bunch of attachments where you can actually, if you wanted to have a permanent setup, there's an attachment that you can find that actually you can drill into your desk and have it really, really solid. This is the one that I have. Is just the one that comes in the box. It clamps right on my table, but it holds it on there. It's just perfect. A lot of people I know actually use this arm for an overhead camera mount, or you can do whatever you want with it because it's so solid. And even when you take the mic off, it's not going to, like some other arms kind of have a counterweighted spring thing, and when you don't have anything on it, it can fly up and smack you in the face. Not saying that happened to me, but it could. So and you can hear it. It's super silent. Let me move this up here a little bit so you guys can see it. There's a channel that goes around in the top, and I have it not hooked up in the back, but this channel has where you put the cord and then you snap this piece of plastic back over it, and keeps it all organized and nice. And so I can change out microphones and still have the XLR cable really hidden away and just all organized, which is really cool. Now here's another brand of microphone. Hear that spring? And that's what happens with some different brands, and not with the Heil. And this is the PL2T is the model number, and it's highlighted in the carousel down below. But it's amazing. It's amazing that it just is so quiet, and it just holds it perfectly where you want it. So if you are looking for a new boom, or you want to take some stuff off your desk, and you maybe had a mic stand, and after a while it gets in the way and whatever, this is an incredible boom for your microphone, and standard attachments all on it. And once again, it's got that channel in the top and also in the back where you can run your XLR cables down that and keep everything organized. And one of the things that I like about boom arms, and if you're a creator and you're just getting started in your creator journey, one of the things that I always tell people is, like, the sooner you can have a dedicated space where everything's set up and you don't have to go get your tripod out, you don't have to put up your microphone and all that stuff, have a section in your house, even if it's a small little end table where you have everything set up and have a boom arm with your microphone on it. Just going there and be able to sit down and create content on the fly is super, super helpful. And being able to set up like the Shure microphone and the arm on a table somewhere and just go to town when it's time to create, man, that is where magic starts to happen, is you're able to go in and just start talking, and then you can just start editing and have a dedicated spot. I know that some people, it's a struggle. Some people are actually doing great podcasts in their closet. That is awesome. That's how everybody usually starts, in something like that. They cobble something together. But as you grow and as you start to see some progress and some momentum, having that dedicated space with a boom arm and a microphone that's just set up, ready to go, makes a huge amount of difference. So this is the Heil Sound PL2T. Today it is 19% off, and so a lot of times Heil isn't known for their sales, but this is on sale, and I'm telling you, this is the best boom mic that a boom arm that I have ever had. So if you're interested and looking for a new boom arm that doesn't make noise like this one over here, make sure you check out the Heil Sound PL2T. It is 19% off today, so that is down below in the carousel on Amazon Live. So if you're joining us from another platform or place, check it out. Make sure you go to jeffc.live. I would love for you guys to give me a follow over there. So let me make sure everything is working. And let's see, I don't see any comments coming up. I don't have my sound on, so maybe I do. And I just can't hear it now. So let me see if I can put all of them to front. Let me see. Do I have comments coming up? Let's see. Let me know down below if you've got any comments or you can see anything what is going on, because I am not seeing anything. But let me know. Let me know in the comments that you are getting this broadcast. Why is this tab open? Too many things going on. Let me close some stuff up here. Make sure that we got it all running the way it's supposed to be. Let's see. That's why I'm not hearing anything. Okay. Let's see here. Go to Ecamm. That's, by the way, what I am broadcasting on today. It is an incredible, there it is, comments, reactions. There it is. It's an incredible piece of software. Okay, so we talked about the boom arm. We're talking about broadcasting. The other thing that Shure has on sale right now, and I'm going to pull up my other camera here and let you guys see this. This is their kind of what I have in here right now, my headphone monitors. I always wanted to get a little bit higher quality. The ones I have are really, really cheap. These new ones, they're the Shure SE 215s. They're the kind of a pro model, but they are 29% off today if you guys want to check those out. But there are in-ear monitors, and they wrap around your ear just like this, and they're super comfortable, and they even have a breakaway just like this. That comes off and you just pop them back in. But that's a really, and I have used it because I had my my chair over my cord and I went to move and they just popped out. Instead of ripping out of your ears, they have this breakaway. But these are the clear ones. I have some similar to them in right now, and I love wearing them when I go live because you can't really see them. They wrap around the ear, they go down the back, and they're just kind of hidden. So once again, these are the Shure SE 215s, and this is kind of like their mid-range model. So they are on sale, like I said, for 19% for what I say 29% off today. So check those out. But very, very comfortable. Once again, go behind the ear, and then you just, this is a bendable little piece of plastic that kind of molds, and the more you use it, the more it kind of fits to your ear. But they're really comfortable. People can't tell that you have them on. And I have these. They're more of a higher end kind of monitor because I was starting to play some piano and I wanted to maybe use that on some lives, and I wanted to hear a little bit, have a better fidelity, I guess, in the sound quality. So these are really, really cool, super comfortable. A lot of musicians wear them. A lot of churches use these to monitor. Now these are the wired ones. They're not the wireless one. They do plug in. Just because I do live video so much, I am really wanting to make sure that I have a good, I don't want to lose a signal, a Bluetooth signal in the middle of live. So that's why I use these. But these are on sale, once again, for 29% off. So those are the Shure headphones. I really, really like them. It's hard because I can't wear them when I do this live. Luckily, I have a cheaper pair so that I can, show you guys what I'm actually doing and kind of demo it. What I'm using for my camera is the Canon EOS M50. It's a mirrorless camera. Now, it's not on sale right now, but what I did find that was really, really cool is they have a wireless kit for this camera, which I had to cobble together when I was trying to get my Canon M50 to use as a webcam. But they've got an official kind of kit from Canon, which has the battery backup where you actually plug it in so you're not running off battery when you're going live. And it actually has all the connections to turn your Canon M50 or a bunch of other Canon cameras to become a webcam that you can use for Zoom calls, that you can use for all sorts of things. But it is down below in the carousel, and that is 20% off today. But if you're wanting a whole kit, like you got a new camera maybe on Prime Day, a new Canon camera, and you're wanting to, like, you know what, I'd love to use this for my Zoom calls and some other stuff, well, this is what you need to do. This is a great kit, and once again, it's on sale for 20% off today. So make sure you guys check that out because I think it's pretty awesome. So there's some more things that are on sale today is the Elgato Stream Decks, and both of these are on sale. I'm going to go down and actually use my Stream Deck to show you what that looks like. So this is the XL model, and you can see I've got all my camera angles in here, and one of the cool things about this is that it actually allows you to see your shots on on the actual Stream Deck. So it updates as things change. Like you can see, I have for different shows, you can actually have different scenes set up, and this does come off. It's kind of got a back, so you could actually, I've seen some people actually build this into their desk setups. But this is the XL version of it. Let's see, and that one today, the XL is 12% off if you were looking on getting one of these. But I have to have one of these when I go live. This is what I use for everything. You can actually switch between it with the software. So I'm going to go really quick and show you another show that I do. I do a Friday show called Social Media News Live, and it's going to update to all the different things in here. And you can actually see my amazing co-producer Grace, her camera. And so this integrates with a lot of streaming software. This is Ecamm, and Ecamm has built-in things where you can switch scenes, do all sorts of things in here. But it's really, really cool how this works and how you can set it up. Now, I usually set it up where I have all my camera angles at the top, and then dropping down is where I have my lower third. So like here is my guest spot where I click this button, my guest kind of scene comes up. And then down below it, I have his actual lower thirds. And I'm always cycling between these things because I think it helps engage people when I'm cycling different stuff through. So all that stuff goes down here, like I have a camera with not an overlay, and then camera with an overlay, and then his lower thirds. And so I do that with all my guests and my co-hosts. Same thing, I have her lower thirds down below her. So my hand gets used to where actually I need to put things, right? So that makes it really, really handy. And then I have my show flow where like I have different segments that I move through just like that. So that is, and you can have multiple different profiles for each of your Stream Decks. So you can have it, you can have 2 Stream Decks going at once, and that's what I do. And I'll show you my smaller one here in a minute. But I take this with me when I have to go and do live shows in other places. You can also set this up so you can actually do editing. I mean, anything that you can assign a keystroke or a button to, you can use for this. You can have sound effects go on this. You can have all sorts of things. Anything you think of. They have a really robust piece of software, Stream Deck does, that you can do all sorts of things. All these icons are, you can change the way they look. You can drop in different icons if you don't like what the standard ones are. You don't want to have the pictures of your camera being updated. So yeah, you can do all sorts of things. And actually, it's really cool. When I turn it off, it actually shows my logo. You can upload a logo to do that. So let me switch back to my actual show that I'm doing now, right here, and it's going to go back. And I don't have as many scenes on this one, so it clears it all up. But you can see there's my little face right there as it updates the camera. And then I can assign, like, I want, like over here I have it's called Jeff Pop-Up, and then I'm going to bring up my camera right here. And so you can do all sorts of cool stuff producing a show. I have this set up for when I have guests on this kind of show, and I can actually, like, I hit that button and it turns off the lower third. I can turn on my little scroll there at the bottom by hitting another button. And so I just cycle through all this all the time. You know, I could bring up, my actual it's very, very cool how I can cycle through this thing. And then I go to my overhead cam. And so this, if you're wanting to do a live show, this is like the first piece of kit after your camera and your microphone I really think you need, because it is super well, and after the software like Ecamm. But this is what helps me control the show, and I've used this for years. So this is the XL. This is their big mama, their big type of controller. And so this is the largest buttons that you can have. The other cool thing, let's say you run out of space on the smaller or the larger one, you can actually have 2 different buttons here, and you can cycle between screens. So you could have unlimited amounts of screens that you could cycle through and have different functions assigned to each one of those. So very, very cool, very, very powerful piece of kit. So that is the XL version, and that is down below. And that one, as I mentioned before, it is 12% off today. This one is their smaller one. This is what I started out with. And I kind of have this as for my standard stuff. It shows me kind of different things. I actually control my key lights, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later, how I control the lights in the studio. I can do that with this as well. So this is kind of where I have all that kind of stuff set up. I can mute, like if I'm going to cough or something, I have a mute button. I can take off overlays if I need to with a guest. So very, very, very cool things that I can assign to this little one. And like I said, this is the one I started out with. And this one today is on sale for 17% off. And this one's the Mark 1. They actually have the Mark 2 is the one that's on sale. And once again, it comes off of this little thing, and you can actually set it up and adjust how wide how tall you want it. It's very, very adjustable, and how much, what's the angle you want on it. But the same thing, that software, you can control it, and you can have different sets for each one of them, and it's really, really powerful. But this is the small Elgato Stream Deck, and once again, it is on sale for 17% off today. Same everything that the big one does, where you can change out the icons and control everything from there. So very, very cool. I love this. And if you had to get one to start out, if you're just learning how to control, that one is this little one is the perfect one to do. So both of those are on sale today. Check them out if you haven't had them already. So I'm going to hit another button on my thing, and I'll go back to me. But as I'm going through this, let me know if you have any questions about this. Because I want to make sure I can answer any of your questions that you have about any of this stuff that I'm talking about. I'm not seeing any right now on the chat, but I talked about the key lights. So I use the Stream Deck to actually control my key lights. Let me go back to this camera right here, and you'll see I have, and it integrates right with it. So it's just you drag a button over, and I can actually turn on. And I have the big key lights that clamp on my desk because I have a standing desk, and I want to be able to stand up if I want to, and have all the lights go with me. And so they have a couple different versions of the key lights, but like I can control it here. Like I'll turn off the left one really quick here. Just went off. My camera adjusted for it, and I'll turn it back on just like that. So it's and you can adjust the intensity with it too. So it's on your wireless network. So the ones that are on sale today that are really cool are the Key Light Minis, and they are actually 20% off today. So if you're wanting to get some lights, and those are those little ones that actually are more portable than the ones that I have right now, that you can actually take and set and do different scenes, or if you're trying to build like a cool YouTube studio, you can have those behind you and change the colors and have little things like little key lights hit. But make sure you check those out, because the Elgato Key Light Minis are on sale today for 20% off. I'm going to get a couple pair, but I just saw that deal, and I'm like, okay, I got to grab that, because I really have been impressed with the versatility of these key lights. So if you're looking for some new lights for your studio or wanting to upgrade your studio, those are some that you want to check out, because they are on sale today. All right, moving on to some streaming software. Now we're going to go in a couple different directions, but I wanted to show you guys this. This is the Roku Express 4K. And this is what I actually got for my parents, because they don't have a smart TV. They're very smart. They just don't have a smart TV. And I wanted something easy for them to use. This is 25% off today. Very, very affordable. Very, very easy to use. I went over to my parents' house and set it up for them, and they didn't have any problem with it. So if you're looking for upgrading a TV, or you want to have you don't have a smart TV, maybe you got a cheaper TV on sale on Prime Day, and you want to set up like a game room or something like that, and you don't have those functionalities in some of the TVs as maybe a kind of a stripped down version, then you can have one of these and put on it, and they work really, really well. If you have an HDMI, you plug it in, you connect it to the internet, and then it's great. And Roku has really cool. They have some free channels. You can actually use if you have a HomeKit, you can connect it to that. You can actually use AirPlay. We do that all the time to share pictures when we go to my mom and dad's house, show them, stuff that happened, funny stuff with the dog or whatever. So you can actually use AirPlay with that, which is very, very handy to do. It's really nice. It's got the 4K picture. It's got the HDR color. Control your TV. My dad loves it. And yeah, it's a great deal. Today it is actually 25% off. So here's a list of all the channels. Even the Roku channel, the free stuff, has a lot of good stuff on it. But if you're wanting to, get Disney Plus and you want to stream it to a TV that doesn't have the smart capabilities, this is what you can do as well. And it has all the standard ones, even some that you may not know about. That my wife discovered the Home Garden app or something like that, and she's been watching that. So. A lot of cool stuff with this. So if you don't have one, they're on sale, 25% off. It's a really good deal to check out. So if you want to actually take it up another level, and I didn't bring this one in because it's actually attached to my TV in the house. It's the 2021 Apple Apple TV, and it's the 4K version. It's the 32 megabyte storage that is on it, and it's got the new remote. And I have the one with the old remote, and the old remote stinks. So this is the new one. It has the actual physical buttons on it. It works a lot better. I really wish I had this remote. But if you're looking to maybe upgrade and not want to do the Roku, you've already got that on your system, but you want to have a little bit more power, some home theater stuff, the 2021 Apple TV 4K right now is 27% off. So I have that highlighted down in my carousel, and if you want to check that out, that's a great deal for the Apple TV. I use that all the time. Really super clear, and it's even easier to control with that new remote. So if you're looking for a new Apple TV, this is a great one. The 32 gigabytes model is on sale for 25% off. And that leads me to my other thing that I really like, and I talked about this earlier on a live show, is I like doing home movies. And it's way too hot right now to even at night do them. But when it cools down, I love to do home movies at home. And there is a special going on right now for, oops, wrong button. Here we go. For this is a Anker Mars 2 Pro. And this is a portable projector. It actually has a little tripod mount there at the bottom that allows you to, have a portable projector that you can take, and it has apps built in. Like it's got Netflix, it's got a Prime that you can actually watch directly on here, and it's got a speaker built into it as well. So, and it comes with a cool remote, but it is on sale for 22% off today. It throws a 720 signal, so it's not like a 4K projector, but it's really great for going outside. I've actually taken this a couple times too for trainings when I need to set up a small screen and project like a PowerPoint or a keynote presentation. It opens up right here, and then it starts projecting. It also allows you to sync to external speakers. So when we go outside and have our movie night, we actually put up a bigger speaker system that has like a lot more bass. I don't have any bass right now, but that's a lot more bass that lets you hear like the rumble of Star Wars TIE fighters coming around. And so this is so much fun at night. We do a big old thing of popcorn, pop that out, and it's a really great projector. We've used it quite a few times at night and just turn it on, and you don't even have to buy a portable screen. When we first started, we actually used just a white bed sheet that we threw over we taped up on the side of the house and did that for kids' sleepover parties. But this is a great projector. Works really well. You've got your HDMI out right here. It's got your power supply that goes in here. It also has a battery. Now, I always usually plug it in because it actually makes it a little bit brighter. When you unplug it, it dims it a little bit because it's wanting to save juice. But I usually plug it in, but you don't have to. A lot of people take this camping with them and just leave it charged and then, have a sheet or a side of their tent and project it that way. So you can use it that way. It's got a USB 2 that you can put in. So a lot of people will take their Chromecast or even the Roku thing and put that in there to do their own casting, and then you have an audio out too. We usually use the Bluetooth, but you have the option of having an audio out as well. So this is the Anker Mars 2 Pro. It's 500 ANSI lumen portable projector. So this is the black one. I think they only make black, but you also have controls on the top if you forget the remote. So love this little system. If you're looking to do some home movies, this is a great option as well. All right. So kind of going into some of the stuff I found on Prime Day. Now, I've had this for a while, but let me reach over and get it. I love this, and this was such a good deal, I had to bring it up. I love this. This is a gaming mouse, and it is wired. It's not a wireless mouse, and it actually changes it slowly changes colors. You might be able to see it cycle a little bit, but it's super dusty because I use it all the time. But it has where you can actually change how fast the mouse moves depending on the game you're playing. I guess it's the resolution. And it's got the scroll wheel here, and it's just a great gaming mouse. And it's the Razer DeathAdder version 2. It's the gaming mouse. It's 47% off right now. So if you're looking for a new gaming mouse, this is the one to get. It's got the 2 buttons on the side, the buttons here in the middle, and all these buttons are customizable and reassignable. And the color, I have it cycling, but you can actually put it so it it actually will, stay a solid color or whatever you want to do. There's an app that Razer put out that lets you control all that stuff. So if you're looking for a new gaming mouse, this is one that you should check out because it's really, really cool. Once again, it is wired. It's got kind of this braided cable on it, which I like. It's flexible enough, and it's not rubber, but it's just that tough braided cable, which I think is really, really cool. And I've had this for quite a while, and I really like it. But it is 47% off today if you wanted to check this out. This is one of my prime finds, and it kind of goes perfectly with the Razer. It is their Firefly mouse pad, and it also, if you can see, it's really bright, and it's cycling through the colors as well. But it's a really cool looking mouse pad. It's slick. It's not like a rubberized surface that's kind of on the bottom, but it's a nice size. It changes colors and looks really, really cool. But it's also got this cable management where you can actually, if you don't want to have your mouse flopping around, you can actually wrap it around here, and it will actually kind of keep it in place. And so you can have a little bit more control. I'm all over, so I don't usually do that. But some of you may want to do that who are really wanting to keep their cables clean. But yeah, so this is the Razer Firefly 2 mouse pad. But I just think it works perfectly with each other. So anyway, very, very cool. Love it. So that is the gaming pad. Let me see here. There we go. Next up is, because it is so hot, I just picked up this portable fan, and it is actually on sale today as well. This is 32% off. This is and I'll probably say it wrong, the Jisoo Life handheld fan. And I got this mainly for my daughter, but I decided to keep it. But it's 3-in-1, so it's actually a portable charger as well as a flashlight. You hold down the power button, and boom, there you go. You got a light that you can use. It'd be perfect for a purse or in a backpack. So I'm going to turn that off. But it's also a portable fan. So right here at the top is a little place to stick your finger, and you just open it like that, and you've got a portable personal fan. Once again, I'm going to turn it on, and there's 3 different speeds. It's that's kind of low, medium, and then high. And you can barely hear it. I'm blowing air at the mic, but it's very, very quiet. And it bends up like this, and I hit with my fingers. It can actually be on your desk. So it's a portable desk fan as well as a personal one. So it's really, the funny thing is these are like soft, kind of rubberized, foldable fan blades. So it's really nice because it doesn't hurt. Like, I'll have it on the highest speed here. I'll stick my finger in it. Nothing happens, and it automatically shuts off. So if you have kids or something like that, and they're going to come and mess with stuff in your purse, don't worry about it. It turns off automatically, and it doesn't hurt even at the highest speed. But it does put out a lot of air, and like if I was at Disney or something like that, you bet this would be in my back. Can you imagine being at Disney right now? Oh my gosh, it's got to be burning up. So having one of these and some water, I think would be a no-brainer for taking any sort of live event that you're outside, because it does really put out quite a bit of air, and it lasts for a long time. I have not tested how much power, backup power it has for, like, if you're wanting to charge your iPhone. You have that ability, like you see here. There's where you plug it in to charge, and there's where you can hook up a USB to like charge your phone or something like that. It does come with cables. It comes with these cables here. It's got the regular USB, and then the USB-C right there at the end. And it also comes with a holder. And it took me a while to figure out how to do that until I opened it up, and you actually put it through right here and tie it off. And I didn't really need it. But yeah, so it folds up really, really compact, but it's a great little fan. It is the Jisoo handheld mini fan. And this is actually, it's kind of cute. It looks like a bear. It actually is on sale right now for, what did I say? 32% off. So this is a fan is on sale for 32% off. So it's a great little portable fan. Check it out in the carousel down below. The other thing I was going to show you guys, and something I use, and we actually got another one, is this scale. And I haven't actually opened it. I have one at home. in my house, but I got another one because I had not taken the batteries out and it kind of corroded, and so I wanted to get a new one. So this is the Renpho Smart Healthy Living scale, and and also does like body fat and all sorts of stuff. And I used it before, and I really liked it because it syncs into an app, and it tracks it for you, and you can see, it saves to your health data on your phone. So I really like these types of scales where I don't have to write things down, but I can it automatically syncs up. And so as I get older, as I need to track my weight and lose it, this has been a really good thing. When I had my last kind of big push, this is what I used, and so I was getting. It's got an LED display. You step on it, and you can use socks, but I usually take them off. And it just starts reading it, and it does it really, really fast. Does your weight, but also your body fat percentage, and then it's got a 400-pound capacity on it. It is a glass scale, but it's tempered glass, so it's really, really nice. So let me go ahead and open it up and let you guys see what's inside the box when you first open it. So I opened it upside down, but the apps are free on the App Store, and you can see that there's a QR code right there that lets you just go right to the app and check that out. But pretty standard scale. It does take 3 AAA batteries that you'll need to put in it, and make sure you change those out regularly, because that's why I had to get another one, was because I had not changed the batteries, I don't think, ever, and it actually corroded, and then I couldn't get it to connect. It corroded the leads there at the bottom. So this is what's in it, and it's still got the shrink wrap on it, so let me get that off. And actually, the readings come from these legs here at the bottom, and so you want to make sure that you put it on a flat surface. If you have like really wide grouted tile, sometimes it can kind of throw these things off, so you want to make sure it's a flat surface. You can't really use it on carpet. It needs to be kind of a hard surface, unless you have really, really, I guess, really short carpet, but it needs to be on a flat surface. Your battery compartment is right here, and this is where I said I left it in too long, and those leads kind of corrupted, so I needed. But I like the fan. I like this so much, I got another one. That tells you something. But it is on sale today for 23% off. So if you're looking for a new scale, a bathroom scale, or you want something that actually tracks stuff a little bit better, then this is the scale. Oops, this is for you. What happened to my camera? Let's see here. Went out of whack. There it is. So, but yeah, so it's glass. It looks really sharp, and you put your feet on these sensors. That's where it senses through some sort of magical electrolysis. It kind of measures your body fat in some way, but it does really accurate on your weight, and then it tracks and sends it right to your app immediately. So you can keep all that data somewhere, and it actually saves to, if you set it up correctly, saves to your health data on your iPhone. So this is the Renpho Smart Scale, and this is the second one that I own because I really, really like this one. And it's small enough you can slide it underneath something. We put it in a cabinet, or you can just leave it out all the time and just step on it every day, because that's the best way to track your weight. But this is on sale once again for 23% off. And finally, one of my favorite little finds for the show today is this, and my daughter sent it to me because she saw it on TikTok, and I thought, oh, I'm going to have to try this because I really, really like it. It is the Frost Buddy Universal can cooler, but some people call it koozies. But this is the America edition. But this is really cool. It's like 5-in-1 drinks that you could put in this, and it stays cool. This is like a stainless steel. It's really, really, it feels really nice. It's printed on really well. It's got this rubberized grip at the bottom, and you can actually see kind of a key of all the different things that you can put in here. You can also take this off, take out this insert, and you can actually have like just a tumbler where you can drink out of and put some ice in or whatever. So it works that way. But it's double-sided stainless steel. But let me show you how this works. So this is I have a bunch of different cans here. This insert goes back in, and this is just a regular sized 12-ounce can, and it just fits in there just like that. And then this thing is the key. It's got a little rubberized gasket around it. You put that over the top, and you push it down, and look, it makes a little seal, so it keeps the cold in. And like they were saying, like 12, 24 hours that it'll keep something cool, and like it'll keep hot liquids for 6 hours. But I really like this Frost Buddy, and it's right down today. It's not on sale, but it's got a 5% off coupon that you might want to check out. That make sure you clip it if you go check it out in the carousel down below. But it's got a coupon on it today, and these things, it's really, really cool. It really works really well. So that's just the regular can, right? Okay, let's try a tall can like this. So you could leave that in, but look how much it sticks out. So you just take out the insert, just like this, and put this in, and then you can put your gasket around the top and see how it seals it up. And just a little bit sticks out on these taller cans, but still very, very cool. And you just pop it off. So does the tall, this was a 16 fluid ounce can. I also have like this, this is a tall can, but it is 12 fluid ounces. And so you put that in and you're like, oh, it's going to rattle around. Oh no, you put that on top, tighten it down. Once again, it makes that seal around it and keeps everything cold and cool. So once again, all these different cans, I like things that I can use for multiple things. It's not one purpose. So I really like this Frost Buddy. Let's see, let's try the Snapple Tea. So this is a 16 fluid ounce a bottle, and so look at that. Goes right in there, goes right on the top. Once again, keeps everything cold and cool. I just think that is cool. And they have multiple different designs. It's not just the America one, but there's multiple different designs you can get for this. But fits right in there, keeps everything cold. That's the Snapple. It also would do the same thing with, let's say, I think this is a 16 ounce or 12 ounce. Oh, it's 18.9 ounce Propel. So once again, fits in there. The thing will go around it and keep it all cold. I'm not going to push it down there because I don't want to try to yank it out. But once again, I just think it's cool that you can do all these different sizes in this. You can also do big cans right as well. So this is a 16 fluid ounce can. Goes right on top of there, and then once again keeps that whole entire can cool, so you can drink it. But I just think that's pretty awesome. And finally, now this is a bottle. It's a 12 fluid ounce bottle, and so that doesn't really work well. I mean, you could do it, but that's not very cool. So you put your insert in, put the bottle in, and once again, you put your long necks in there, whatever, and it keeps it cold and cool. So it works on bottles and cans. They have a full listing if you check out the product down in the carousel. What you can actually put in this one, because there are some that won't work, but it does like Stubbies. It does most Coke and Dasani bottles work in this as well. So I just think it's really cool that you can have something that does so many different things. Once again, there's a key right there on the bottom. It's got that non-slick surface, but this is the Frost Buddy 2.0 size, and it's got a 5% off coupon today. If you want to check that out down below in the carousel if you're watching on Amazon. And with that, I thank everybody for watching today. I appreciate you. I would love to know, I'd love for you guys to give me a follow on Amazon if you're watching over there. Go ahead and click on that, and we're going to do some more deals later on. And we have a Friday show that I do every Friday at 10 a.m. That's going to be coming up in a couple days. So I appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you next time here on Amazon Live. Bye, everybody.